Hello everyone, I'm Travis. Let's get wanderlost. On our most recent cruise aboard Celebrity Reflection, we had an obstructed balcony on deck 6 on the starboard side, room 6298. This obstructed view balcony room has a pretty standard setup with the couch next to the window and the bed closer to the bathroom. Since this ship was built in 2012, there are no outlets near the bed, so you'll have to plug everything in that you have over by the desk area. One of the things that we really liked with Celebrity is the fact that they still give you 2 times a day stateroom service, so you get the morning cleanup and then the turn-down service, where Royal Caribbean is actually only gone to 1 service per day in your standard balcony rooms. So that's something that's pretty cool about this stateroom as well. There is a safe located near the desk, and below that there is a mini fridge, which is used as a mini bar. Just as a FYI, everything that comes stocked in this mini bar does have an additional charge, even if you have the drink package. So make sure you do not drink that stuff and bring your own stuff back to the room and put it in the fridge if you want to have cold drinks. The balcony, or the veranda as Celebrity calls them, is actually quite a bit larger than a normal balcony, but it does have an obstruction, which is basically the specialty dining restaurants that are below you kind of extend out past your balcony. So you can't see directly below you, but your view directly in front of you is pretty unobstructed and actually pretty good. If you were to look up while standing on the balcony, there is nothing above you either, so there is no protection from the rain for the most part, and people can see down into your balcony, but overall the view is good, and the balcony is a little bit larger. I'd much rather have this view than a view of a lifeboat, or the equipment that holds the lifeboats to the ship. We didn't have any issues with the view from our balcony, and once you kind of got used to the gigantic blue thing below you, it was kind of okay. Like I said, the only outlets are on the desk. You get 2 standard American plugs and a European outlet, so make sure you bring one of the European outlet converters. It came in clutch, especially if you have one that has some USB ports attached to it. The closet is kind of small, but it does come with plenty of hangers. We had to put one of our suitcases under the bed, which wasn't too bad, just kind of a pain to keep pulling it out every day. I think the closets on Royal Caribbean ships are slightly larger. The room in general felt smaller than a Royal Caribbean ship, but the bathroom did feel a little bit larger. There was definitely more room in the shower compared to some of the other Royal Caribbean ships that we've sailed, like Voyager and Mariner and Navigator. Our room wasn't the cleanest when we got into it. I know you probably saw that drawer right there. That's pretty gross. I pretty much shut that drawer and never opened it again for the entire cruise. You do get body wash, conditioner, and shampoo in the shower, and you do get like bars of soap and that sort of thing for the sink area as well. The couch was pretty comfortable to watch TV on, and there are extra sheets and comforter underneath the bed if you need those if it's kind of cold at night. The location of the room is actually pretty far away from the elevator banks because you are in the way back of the ship on the starboard side above the specialty dining restaurant. So the walk from the elevators is pretty long, so be prepared for that, especially if you need to get something out of your room quickly in between a show or that sort of thing. It is a longer walk. The room was pretty quiet. We did not hear any noise from our neighbors, and there was no noise from either above us, which are normally staterooms, or below us, which are specialty dining restaurants. So it's a pretty good location if you want quiet. Even sitting on the balcony late at night, we didn't really hear anything, or with the balcony door open while we were trying to relax in the room. Pretty good location besides the long walk from the elevator banks. Celebrity does not block off the hallways before the rooms are ready on your embarkation day, so you can actually go to your room and pick up your SeaPass cards as soon as you get on the ship, usually. There will be signs on the door saying that they are still working on the room, so be mindful of that, and give your stateroom attendant time to actually clean the room before you set up home base for your cruise. Overall, this room was actually pretty good. Besides being a tad smaller than some of the Royal Caribbean ships we've been on, the obstructed balcony was nice. It wasn't a full obstruction like with a lifeboat in front of you, and it did produce some good views, and it was definitely a quiet location on the ship. We would stay in this room again, and we recommend it. Again, it's 6298, and it's an obstructed veranda balcony room on Celebrity Reflection. If you have any questions about our stateroom or Celebrity Reflection in general, please leave them in the comments section below. If you like these videos or our channel in general, make sure you hit the like button and then subscribe. It helps us out more than you realize. And if you need us, I'll be up in the Windjammer or on Celebrity Reflection at the Ocean View Cafe. Thanks for watching.